here. We got Therapy Thursday for you as I look up in disgust as Jason Derulo got his shirt open again. Listen, man, we get it, dude. You work out. You ain't got to come on TV all the time with your shirt open.
And it's got oil on, too. So
a lot of baby oil. Come on, Diddy. Put your clothes on. You old good boy in America. That's somebody eating their grits this morning. They're like, where he put his stuff on,
and they
please? All right, listen. We are here to answer questions. It's funny. Pete just wrote us and said, Tampa peeps, tell us your problems. Yep. So that's what it is. It's rocking with Demesman and Dover. It's Therapy Thursday. If you have a question, you can text it to us or call 888-429-0941. What we got?
Out of the 407. My question is, should I give up on getting back with my ex? We went 3 years without talking to each other. She knows my family since we attend the same church. Still have a hard time trusting her since she has a lot of guy friends. Am I being too insecure about it, or should I just leave her alone?
Well, either you guys want to be together or not. I mean, you can't have one foot in, one foot out. I mean, and if you truly want to be together, I mean, usually over time, people start dropping off certain friends that are inappropriate.
Does she still have them friends? That's the problem.
Yeah, if they're getting in the way.
Not if they're getting in the way, but if it's an issue for you and she still has those friends, then why even go back? That's like going back in a party that you don't like the music. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's themed where you don't like it, why force yourself to go back into that?
Right.
We're going to miss people that, do us wrong, and we're going to miss people that we get it wrong. Mm. If you miss them, that's big. But if you're gonna go back just to break their heart and leave again, then stay out.
Yeah, that's
that's probably the best way. Out of the 813, I feel my wife was out of pocket leaving my mom's hospital room with the doctor that did her procedure. This happens to be her ex-boyfriend, who is our physician. Just didn't look right to me, and my wife says that I embarrassed her when I stepped into the hall to come and get her to come back in the room. I had to because my mom was asking for her. I think he's lying. What was I supposed to do in that situation?
I mean, I think that's totally normal if the doctor did a procedure on your mom, maybe potentially saved your mom's life. Who cares if they had a previous relationship? That wouldn't bother me if they stepped outside just to be like, thank you so much, whatever, and then just kept it moving.
Nah.
You sound insecure.
Listen, and immature, and I welcome that. But if listen, I'm gonna give good advice as O, and then be just a man. Okay. As O, listen, you have won. You got her.
Yeah, exactly.
He's an ex, so you won the prize. Be proud. Be confident. Stay in the room with your mom. Don't make it a big deal. Okay. You won.
Where's your man?
Now, as a man.
Where's your man?
He's a doctor. Uh-huh. You obviously are not.
You obviously are not.
So you're feeling some type of way because you're feeling inadequate compared to him. Mm-hmm. Your wife, as a man, was out of pocket as well. Because the doctor should be telling you, that's your mama. Your wife outside talking to him, they probably wasn't even talking about the procedure.
It's probably a continuous conversation. They were having conversation. The doctor is walking out, and she walked out there to finish it.
As soon as that doctor is like, all right, so, hey, you just go ahead. You're going to be all right, and we got it all out, and walks out, and she's like, hey, let me talk to you for a second. When she goes outside, oh, trust me, as a man,
if it looks
not
weird,
as an advisor, as a man, I would say, a woman.
A woman.
Get gone. Let the doctor go on. I'm sure he got other patients.
Uh-huh.
Get.
I think in this situation, I think no matter what, even if they are talking outside, I think you need to keep your cool and let them talk. Like, you going out there and embarrassing yourself and looking jealous makes it way worse. Mm-hmm. Whether they were
luckily he wasn't looking jealous. He said, hey, my mom's asking for you.
He's lying. My man is lying.
My mama says she needs you to fluff her pillow.
Mama says she needs you.
Mama says she needs you. Medea says she needs you inside. She needs you. She only liked the way you fluff the pillow.
Oh my gosh! As long as it's not a private convo, like where it looks weird or nefarious or something like that. But if it was just a sweet conversation, like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much. This means the world to my family. I don't have a problem with that.
This out of the 850. My daughter turned 15 yesterday, and she is begging to get a nose ring. Is that too young? we are very conservative parents and are unsure of doing this at this age.
Have you lost your mind? A 15-year-old getting a nose ring is a hell no when it comes to me.
I really thought you was going to go for this.
Absolutely
I
not.
thought this was going to be a fight.
You can't hide that. That's on your face. I have girlfriends that got nose piercings and stuff like that. Even in college, they still have a hole in their nose to this day.
I was going to say that's permanent. You always have that for the rest of your life.
And the cartilage when it gets hard, so it makes that lump right there. You can't never get rid of that.
Because it looks cute. Here's what you do. Go on Amazon and get you a magnet, one that looks fake. Here you go, honey. Go ahead. You can rock this if you want to.
But that's terrible, too, because I've known people who have fallen asleep, and that thing has gone down their nasal cavity. You don't want to be doing that. You 15, get it when you 18 or when you're grown. Like, let them look forward to something. Now, I've heard some people let their kids at a really hella young age get their navels, their belly button
I was
joint.
16 when my mom took me to go get my belly button pierced.
See that? And this is why me and your mama got to sit down. Me and your mama got to sit down because she made some decisions in the past.
So I will say that just to back her up a little bit, not that I would do that, but that can be hidden, basically. Like, that's on your face. It's almost like a face tattoo in a sense, in my eyes. I don't want that because it's always going to be a permanent hole.
I had my daughter's nose pierced at 12. Somebody says out of 727.
I think that's even too quick.
That's so crazy.
Are you surprised that's out of the 727? I mean, I was just saying. Come on.
At 12.
My number is 7272, too, so I can't throw stones, but I'm just saying.
I'm not giving consent.
Yeah, you're not going to be the cool parent saying no, but also you kind of have to let them know how severe this is and that this is permanent. This is something that's going to always be on their face.
How about another piercing, ear piercing or something? Let's negotiate other stuff.
Listen, there's a bunch of people who are texting in. One that stands out. I teach at a high school in Wesley Chapel, and coming from the Caribbean, I was shocked as hell when I saw all of these ninth graders with nose and navel piercings.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. Let's see here. My boyfriend works corporate, and this is out of the 941. My boyfriend works corporate and goes on lunch dates with female coworkers.
Okay.
Should I be concerned? And what should I look out for to know if it has gone too far?
So I feel like it can be common depending on where he works and what he does. I mean, like Rich and I occasionally, like some of us will go out like maybe once a quarter or something like that just to go get some queso and some tacos or something like that. And it's just straight up to either talking about work or what's going on at home or something like that, just to catch up with people. If it's the same person repeatedly, a couple times a week, maybe that would make me feel a little bit nervous. But if it's just occasionally, like once every couple of months, I don't think that would really bother me personally.
I wouldn't call them lunch dates.
Yeah. Like that, it's just lunch. It's not a date just because it's a guy and a girl. It's just lunch. Sometimes people do that, like she said, and you could do it platonically. I think when you should start worrying is when drama starts coming through to the actual office, and you'll know when that happens.
I hate to have those kind of conversations because it does, like the doctor in the hallway. It makes you look kind of insecure. But my question is, what would you rather him do? Like if he was one of those guys saying, nope, can't go out to lunch with you because my lady wouldn't like it. Would you like that guy to be your guy?
No.
Like as much as that would keep him away from any other temptations or whatever, do you want that kind of dweeb, for lack of a better word, because that's just an embarrassing word.
Yeah, it is.
And plus, you can't use the Tom Brady word. It got in trouble. So if you want that kind of dweeb or whatever, like kind of nerd or embarrassment or whatever, representing you out there saying, nope, can't do it because my lady ain't here, it makes him look henpecked. It makes you look insecure. It makes your relationship look flawed. Like, don't be that person.
Yeah, before you start insinuating what he's doing on these dates, as you call them, he's telling you. But also, like, what if he's meeting up with them to do some like team building or mentoring them?
Ain't nobody banging over quesadillas. I'm just saying, ain't nobody doing that. Let them know.
I just want to read this text and then I have a confession out of 813. There is nothing wrong with a 15-year-old getting a nose piercing. It is not that serious. My daughter got her first tattoo at 15.
Y'all are bugging.
Listen, I don't know who. Listen, we're not here to judge you, but really we are. That's what we paid to do. All right. And let me tell you, while the key cards still work here in this building, I would tell you that ain't no 15-year-old supposed to get ink.
Yeah, that's insane.
No.
You see it a lot, though. Okay.
No, you're not supposed to do it.
Out of the 941, my wife and I recently went on vacation, and it turned into an interesting trip. She's normally a very sweet and innocent woman, but on this trip, she suddenly became a completely different one. Since day one, we arrived, all she wanted to do is have fun in the bedroom. Trust me, I didn't mind. She started asking me if I wanted to bring another girl in or if I wanted to see if another man would join, and I was in shock and still am. To make things more awkward, she even brought a bag full of adult toys with her. We've been married 7 years.
Oh, I mean, she's trying to enjoy her vacation. When in Rome.
No, but we ain't in Rome. Ain't they on the boat?
They on the
boat.
boat.
No, we're not in Rome.
It's an expression.
Listen,
when in Rome.
you showed up with a bag. Linda, listen, Linda. You got a bag of toys. You talking about bringing girls, boys. What the hell? Who are you?
Dude, but you're on vacation. A lot of the times, people use vacations as a time to let loose and do things that they don't.
Not 7 years in.
But this is the thing, though. She's trying to liven everything up. And you guys are on vacation.
Hell no.
She's trying to do something that she hasn't usually done over there.
Let me just explain to y'all as the grown man in the room. Grown folks don't like surprises 7 years in. They don't. Who am I meeting? We just embarked on a cruise. I don't even know you.
What's wrong with spicing things up?
First of all, we ain't bringing no randos in this room.
Maybe you're boring. Maybe we need to spice some stuff up. I'm not talking about necessarily bringing somebody
If
in
I'm
the room.
boring now, I was boring 5 years ago.
True.
If I'm boring now, I was boring 6 months ago. Why you tell me out here on the water?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we drove all the way down here to Cape Canaveral. You could have told me in the car.
So a heads up would have been better?
Yes. I mean, somebody, don't surprise me on the boat with call me Lola. No, Heifer, your name is Heather. All right? That's what I'm calling you, your real name. We're not trying to be brand new out here.
I've surprised my man with a box of fun things before that I got from store.
But he knew you was nasty from the jump, Meredith.
Not inviting people in the bedroom, but like fun stuff.
He knew what he married.
Yeah.
This person don't know that. That's why they writing us. Anthony ain't never wrote this show because he know who he married.
Well, we're getting texts saying 7-year itch. He better definitely better up his game or she is going to be hitting them streets.
Listen, now there's itch, and it ain't a 7-year itch. It's going to be from all of them people you letting in and out of your cabin. So, yeah, you need to be careful about that because your wife out here searching for something that you don't need. Well, anyway, we're going to squeeze one more in out of the 941. It says, I'm driving to work right now with my wife, so this therapy hits right on time. What are your thoughts about parents that dress up in their club costumes for trick-or-treating? My wife is sitting here telling me she's going to wear the same sexy Poison Ivy outfit that she wore to the Halloween party we went to last weekend when we take our kids trick-or-treating tonight. Please help. We're listening.
Don't mess this up for your wife.
What?
Don't mess this up for your wife. Well, Halloween's the one time of year that she's able to dress up in what she wants and show out a little bit. Don't mess this up for her. Like, let her enjoy her night.
I always try to cover up a little bit more when I'm around the kids trick-or-treating. I'm not going to wear this tonight. I'm going to wear something silly and fun around the kids.
Thank you, adult. I'm so glad because Frozone over here was about to throw us off.
Who is dressed up like an adult kid?
Like, I mean, come on. I mean, like, you don't want, think about it as a kid. You don't want a kid out there with their little, Buzz Lightyear outfit and mama back there with a nipple out. Like, you don't want that.
Ivy.
You don't want that. That's okay at the 13 Ugly Men party, but when you out here in this cul-de-sac, you better put on something else.
And all the dads are going to be staring at her.
Right. Now you just want to take the energy away from your kids.
And you be the dad that's walking around be like, yep, that's me.
Nah.
That is me right there.
Nah, you walk behind her and you like, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's the one that you be standing there and everybody looking at you is like, that's you, dog. And you're like, yup, that's me, dog.
Do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I got my trick and my treat.
Nah.
This is good. That's it. That's all you got to say.
Wait,
I'm out here saving these hoes.
It says out of the 808, it says have the dad dress up like an HOA fine.
That's hilarious. Oh,
She's dressed inappropriate and I'm the HOA fine. Okay, all right, you got it. Fine, that's fine. We are wrapped up with your Therapy Thursday, hooked up by Demesman and Dover.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Thank you guys for watching the video. For all things wild, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.